This story took place after David was anointed king. Surprisingly, he didn't jump straight onto the throne. No, David didn't run around announcing, "Hey everyone, I'm the new king." Instead, he went back to tending sheep. It took years of tests, training, and hidden preparation before God's promise came to pass. And one of those tests was a giant named Goliath. When the Philistines and the Israelites lined up for battle in the valley of Elah, Goliath of Gath stepped out of the Philistine camp. He was a terrifying warrior over 9 feet tall. Every morning and evening for 40 days, he would strut out and mock Israel. "Why are you all hiding? Send one man to fight me. If he kills me, we'll be your slaves. But if I kill him, you'll be our slaves." Israel's soldiers trembled. Even King Saul was too afraid to move. But then came David, the young shepherd boy. He wasn't there to fight. He was just delivering bread and cheese to his brothers. But when he heard Goliath's insults, he was shocked. Who is this pagan Philistine that he's allowed to defy the armies of the living God? David volunteered to fight. Then David ran toward Goliath, slung a stone, and it struck the giant right in the forehead. Goliath crashed face down to the ground. David finished the job with the giant's own sword. The Philistines fled in terror, and Israel celebrated a stunning victory that day. Here are a few lessons from this story. 1. Just because God has spoken doesn't mean it will happen immediately. Preparation comes before promotion. David was anointed long before he was crowned, but his journey was filled with tests. 2. Small victories prepare you for bigger battles. David's experience with lions and bears gave him confidence for Goliath. So, don't despise small struggles. They're training for bigger breakthroughs. 3. Faith speaks before it sees. David declared victory before the stone even left his sling. So, learn to speak God's promises boldly over your situation, even when it looks impossible. 4. Don't fight with someone else's armor. Saul's armor didn't fit David. He used the tools God had already placed in his hands. You can see here that God wants to use your uniqueness, not a copy of someone else. Lastly, the battle belongs to the Lord. David didn't trust in weapons, but in God. Today, whatever giant you face, fear, debt, sickness, or opposition, remember you're not fighting alone. God fights for you. Your Goliath may look unbeatable, but with faith in God, even the biggest giants must fall. Stay faithful in the little things, and when the big test comes, you'll be ready.